this video, I'm rolling with Anthony. Anthony is a talented purple belt at the school. He does compete. I don't know if he labels himself a competitor. He's been training since a boy at this school. So it's always great rolling with him. I'd like to give a shout out to Jack Larkin for designing the amazing animated logo that I'm going to be using in the beginning of the videos. Thank you, Jack. He messaged me and said he wanted to help support the channel, and I really appreciate it. So I have all the grips that I like. If you've seen my videos, you know. Now I have like an experimental collar front of the gi grip. So he's trying all the typical butterfly guard passes. Just try to get over my thigh with his biceps, to try to pin my ankles. But there's answers to each one of these positions. There, he tried to pull my leg down and step over. This is actually round 4 between us, so we have 3 other exciting rolls. Again, he's trying to pin my legs, pin my feet to my butt, so he could staple my legs and hip switch past. Now he's switching to Tariando. But I have the collar and that foot, and those are really good grips for me. I have a lot of game off those grips. So like any other roll, my criticism of Anthony would be he's got to free that right foot. He can't let me keep grabbing it. Now again, I'm using experimental grips. I had like an underhook and a collar. And there he did a really good guard pass. I had to watch it a few times. It's a guard pass that I use. So now I'm making my frame. Actually, I had his arm pulled across his body, and he still passed, which was pretty interesting. Now he's in north-south. That's fine with me. If you notice, I'm monitoring with my left hand. I'm monitoring. I'm not letting him bring his arm down. But at the same time, I'm pushing his left leg away. I don't want to end up under his butt, kind of like this. See? So I was able to move the leg away, and then he stripped my grip by moving it away for me. And as you can see, I'm fighting to get my head back. It's too easy for him to isolate my arm if my head is under his butt. Here is, I've been in this position a lot. I've trained at really high-level gyms and with many tough training partners, and I end up here a lot. But my defense is pretty good, as you could see. So now I'm looking to escape casually. I'm looking to sit up here. He's trying to switch to a back take, but he doesn't have a seatbelt. See, that right arm is not helping him. Now he has no control over one side of me. But I'm just playing defensively. So he's trying to return me to the mat, which is good, but he didn't have any hooks, which is bad. And it allowed me to escape. So it looks like the round ended and we're still going. This is an open mat, so we can, we have more freedom. I just feel like a 5 or 6 minute round is too short. I feel like if you go with somebody for 10 or 12 minutes, you're really going to learn their game and learn from it. As you can see, I'm not really being that offensive during this roll, and I'm coming off a minor cartilage injury, intercostal in my rib. I don't know what it is, but it took me out for 3 weeks. I was only going there once a week and going very lightly. So I lost my jiu-jitsu cardio a little bit, and this is the third or fourth round. And I don't want to use a lot of effort to where I'm breathing and I'm exhausted and I'm really putting a pace on my heart. So there I looked for my ankle grab. As you can see, we're 7 minutes in and I'm not breathing heavy. I was fending him off there using just 3 points of contact. I actually took one hand out of the equation. Again, being experimental. And he managed to pass there, I believe. Yes. Fortunately, Anthony's game is very good guard passing. That's the best thing he does. He's got a good guard. And he's also good at holding when he passes. But his submission attack chain needs work. And we did work on that later on. As you can see, my hand is very relaxed. I remember my first jiu-jitsu class after I left, my hands were shaking when I got on the train in New York. That class was at Ronin Athletics, by the way, in 2008. So here he has kind of a gift wrap. But again, his leg positioning behind me, you could see my back. That means I could spin to my back and probably go to turtle. There's not a lot of pressure on me. My hip is open. He's doing nothing to block my hip. There, I think he might have been looking for the north-south choke, but I put my arm up in defense. You could do the north-south with the arm in. Or at least Marcelo Garcia could do it. So there I throw on the triangle. I know it's not going to stick, but he's out of breath. And anything that helps labor is breathing. As you can see, I'm still relatively calm on the bottom. I've been under pressure for a long time now, fighting off this young purple belt. So here he's in mount, it looks like. A weird modified mount. So right away, the first thing I do is go to quarter guard. Again, he doesn't really have a good attack chain there, so I'm just resting. I was fending him off with his lapel. There I have my foot under his foot, which is escape that I like, but he stepped over. But from there, now I have a knee bar possibility. So I'm looking for that, and he knows it's coming. So he's defending. It's always great to be able to attack from a seemingly vulnerable position. There, he's scooping the underhook. Good idea. Great idea. And he was able to pass. Good hip switch at the end to finalize it. He brought his knee up to my hip to prevent me from turning back into him. But even now, he's on his knees and there's no pressure on me. I'm not using my hips, I'm not bucking, I'm not doing anything. I'm just using my arms to escape. So it's like I used half of what I needed, or should have needed. Here I get up. Now I know he's tired. So I'm going to try to take him down. I'm going to really turn it on for a minute. And he did a great job defending everything. I was looking for the snap down. Oh, and that ends the round. So I hope you enjoyed that video. There's Scott in the background. There's Jonathan, purple belt. Scott, the big white belt personal trainer. I have videos with both of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to help support the channel, I have a merch store. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link. I'd really appreciate it. So I have 3 videos coming out a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's been the schedule. I miss here and there, but then I'll make up for it the next day. So please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you.